Good morning, my beautiful babes and babettes. I am your resident active advocate, and today I would like to discuss with you the romantic gaze of disability. As with the wondrous gaze, which I've discussed previously, the romantic gaze puts disability itself on a bit of a pedestal in that with this gaze or through this gaze, you are considered attractive, you are considered sexy, you are considered beautiful because you have a disability and not through any other intrinsic or extrinsic quality that you may possess. Well, this could be seen as a kind of blessing in that you're not being viewed as, oh my God, untouchable, ugly, go away because of your disability. I find that this gaze is also rather negative in that it's only taking the one aspect of you and saying that this is what makes you beautiful, this is what makes you special. There's no sense that the person employing this gaze necessarily wants to get to know you as a person. They only really care about you because you are different in this one specific way from what they are or what the majority of your community may be. Because there's roughly only 10 to 15% of the population that are disabled, but that is still a fairly significant minority. So like every 15 or so out of 100 people will be disabled if you were to just take a random sample. Now, with the romantic gaze, there's also the possibility of turning the disability itself into your kink. I'm not going to kink shame. Okay, it's up to you. That's all your decision. But the problem I have with that, as with the exotic view, is that, as I say, you're not taking the totality of the person into account. You're only looking at this one particular aspect and saying that this is what I love about you. This is what makes you beautiful in my eyes. And it is better than saying, as I, that it's the thing that makes you horrible or ugly or undesirable. It is better than that, but there's still too much focus being put on just this one thing. In other videos, I have talked about making disability into something called the master status, which is the quality of the person which in your eyes defines them as a human being. So the politics of the gaze is employed when it comes to all of the really negative isms as well. Racism, ableism, all this bad stuff. And we know it's wrong, but there's still that element of tribalism that came with us through evolution. And while at a certain point that kept us safe from other tribes of people, from people we knew we didn't get along with or we thought we couldn't get along with because we never tried. But nowadays, I think that honestly we need to evolve beyond this sort of misunderstanding or lack of understanding because we are so much more connected now than we ever have been. And that's really good for us as a species, but it's really bad for tribalism. So, being the leftist that I am, politically, socially speaking, it's time to evolve. It's time to get better as a species and to get along. We always encourage our children now get along with Joey or get along with Bobby or, all these little kid dramas. And why do we drop that as adults? Why do we say that I don't have to get along with that person who doesn't look like me, that person who doesn't act like me, that person who doesn't think like me? Why do we drop these morals that we teach to our children? These should be very basic understandings of how the human brain works and how sociability works. Don't steal, don't lie, don't cheat, don't kill. But we do it all the time, and we think that it's wonderful when we're an adult because they are not us. Therefore, we have the right to disown them, to degrade them. It's not right. It's not what we teach our children. It's hypocritical. And when it comes to the romantic gaze, getting back on topic, it's also very bad for a person's sense of self-esteem. It really is, because you're taking this one defining characteristic and saying that this is all of you. This is all that I care about. This is the only thing that defines you in my eyes as a human being and as who you are. I've explained before that disability can be an aspect of the who, but physically speaking and intellectually speaking, it's more the what than the who. Socialization definitely depends on disability a lot of the time, because you will be socialized in a certain way based on what other people see you as capable of doing and not doing. But it's not the only thing. And I have to emphasize this. It is not the only thing. Just like the color of my skin is not the only thing. Just like the sex of the person you're looking at is not their only thing. Just like the orientation of the person you're looking at is not their only thing. You know, we're all multifaceted creatures, and we deserve to be treated that way, because humanity is multifaceted. And that's an evolutionary advantage. All right, so that's today's rant. Hope you appreciate. Leave me your comments, questions, concerns, and snide remarks down in the comment section. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe, and tomorrow we will be talking about my least favorite amongst least favorites, the monstrous gaze of disability. If you know me at all by this point, you know that this is going to be fun. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Love you.